Even though the air temperature may be lower, it's tough to tell much of a difference when all that mugginess starts to flow in thanks to the south wind pattern off the bay and the Gulf. The high pressure ridge, it's still playing a huge factor, but will start to decrease its influence somewhat, especially when it comes to its capability of pushing temperatures towards 100. We'll back away from that threshold step by step over the next couple of days, and tomorrow still pretty hot like it is now, with our surface-based high pressure continuing to be positioned to where more south and southwest winds will take over. That will allow the sea breeze and the slightly cooler marine air to move across the Big Bend, and it could maybe form a couple of those isolated spotty late-day thunderstorms. We still have at least not the prime pattern to cause widespread storm or rain development with the sea breeze, but what is out there could continue to move inland, and the radar rapidcast does show at least a couple of isolated spots of rain across southern Georgia through the early evening hours. Not likely to develop into anything big, but it could maybe just cool down some areas temporarily. Temperatures overall will begin to slide back into the 70s for the late night period, but keep in mind there's more low-level moisture around, so it may be more of a struggle to get into the lower 70s by the pre-dawn hours. For boaters, south winds for the most part tonight through tomorrow. Wind speeds 6 to 12 knots through the morning. Seas running 1 to 2 feet. Bays will feature a mostly light chop. Good deal of sunshine at the beaches tomorrow. Rip current risk will be moderate to occasionally high, and tonight occasionally clear. 72 is your low. We'll get back into the mid-90s very likely tomorrow. Mix of sun and clouds by midday, and for most of the afternoon, a late thunderstorm is possible, and it seems like maybe a little more potential for some scattered showers over the weekend. A couple thunderstorms too. A weak front will slip into the tri-state region, so that will weaken the atmosphere. It will still be pretty warm, and then once that front fizzles, we'll go back into a hot pattern with the resumption of west-northwest winds, so mid-90s will be common next week again.